Right, joining me now is Josh Hunt after our 4-2 win against Dudley Sports. 2 goals for you, Josh, but I'm sure you're disappointed not to have got the hat-trick.
Yeah, I got 2 goals. Disappointed to could have 4 or 5, to be honest with you. I think Gary knocked it on the head that the last few weeks we haven't been clinical enough. And we played some really, really nice football today. And our movement, I think the stats on that game would have been unbelievable in our favour. And we've knocked them off the park. We've just got to be more clinical. And if we finish these games off 8-9 now, it shows that we've got a bit of ballast for teams coming down. We just got to score more goals, and we're capable of doing it. We're good enough side. We're a different class going forward. We just got to finish these chances.
Yeah, I think I'm sure the disappointing thing for the guys is the fact we didn't get a clean sheet, because I said just before they got their first back, it'd be nice for us to get a clean sheet on top of it today.
Yeah. I think the aim is always to go in. If you don't concede any goals, you're not going to lose the game. Two poor chances to concede. But at the end of the day, we can't be 2 down because we've got 3 points. We've won the game and we've got the 3 points we need, and we're moving up the table. So positive from me.
Yeah, so Tuesday night, of course, we're now away at Beardley. Usually we have tough games at Beardley. But hopefully, and like last season, we'll have a full squad rather than the weakened squad we had there last year in last 83.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the side's going to be this year, but hoping we go there with the same mentality. We go there, we're going to go for the 3 points as always. Hopefully we've got a few players coming back, such as Norm. Luke might not be available. Hope Mikey Miles comes back, and they're big impact players that can help us win the game. So hopefully they're back, and then again we're going to give it 100% and go out and get the win.
Yeah, I was saying to Gary before the end, even with the team out today and what could the team be on Tuesday night, we've got a really strong squad now.
Yeah, we've got a strong squad. We've got a few coming through from the reses, which is great. It's good to see the boys coming to training. I mean, we're getting a good 25-30 at training on a Tuesday, which is great. We're getting a good atmosphere around here, and we just got to keep on pushing. That starts away from Gary and Huey, and it starts from there. We get a good atmosphere, we're positive, and hopefully we're bringing positive performances in, a few people to watch, and then hopefully go and see how far we can get this year.
Right, Josh, thanks for your time. See you soon.
Cheers, Mike.
Right, joining me now is midfield player Luke Griffiths. Luke scored 1 goal today. How did that go?
Yeah, not too bad. Nice to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, so I was just thinking now, I thought you were probably our man of the match today. I thought you ran the midfield and the front quite well today.
Yeah, I don't quite feel match fit yet, but we'll soon get there, I think.
Yeah, so how are you finding it playing with all the boys in the team? Now you sort of gelled in with the team since you've joined some apprentices.
Yeah, hasn't taken too long to get involved in that.
So looking forward, so you're not available Tuesday, is that right?
50-50 at the moment.
Okay, so another tough game for us, but do you think we can get the points from up there?
Yeah, we'll get some points that way, I think. We've got a strong team. And yeah, we need to go on a good run now.
And I'm just talking to Josh now, saying in fact he was disappointed he hadn't got a hat-trick, and also disappointed we didn't keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I know, to be fair, we should have scored at least 5 in the first half. We had some chances. Got a win to win at the end of the day.
Indeed. Luke, thanks for your time, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Right, joining me now is Wellington manager Gary Stevens. Gary, 3 points, are you pleased with that?
Yeah, very pleased with the result, but not very pleased with the performance at times.
Yeah, so you must be disappointed with not getting a clean sheet.
That was the biggest disappointment. We're just not clinical enough in both boxes at the present time.
Right, so do you think that that's, what am I trying to say? It's a state of mind that they're not switching on in defence, especially with conceding goals like that?
I don't think it's because they're not switched on. It's just a lack of concentration, expecting somebody to make a mistake, expecting somebody to do something different. We're not expecting things. We just go to sleep a little bit.
Okay. Before we talk about Tuesday night's game, just go back to last Saturday's result in the Vars at Chorbury. How pleasing was that for you?
Oh, it was very, very pleasing. Performance was much better than today. We created more chances today than we did at Shawbury last week, but we did create quite a few chances at Shawbury last week as well. We should have, again, being clinical, we should have had more goals than we did. And again, being clinical, we shouldn't have conceded certainly the second goal. But it's easy from where I'm sitting. The players do very well and they work very, very hard. It's just that I can see mistakes coming and they're not reacting to it. And we'll get there, but it's just tiny little bits.
Yeah, so we move on to Tuesday and we're away at Dudley Town. Always a tough place to try and get the result.
We'll be going there this year with a better side than we went last year because it was one of the players' stag do's on that weekend, and we were probably half the team, maybe even more short. This year, hopefully, even though we've got quite a lot of injuries, I think we're going to go with a stronger team.
Yeah, so it is a much stronger side. I said to you before the game today that I feel that we've got a much stronger side, whatever team needs to be put out at the moment.
Yeah, but we're still struggling with players injured. There are 8 players out today. That's a lot of players. That is a lot of players. And it doesn't leave you a lot of room for manoeuvrability for people, especially for midweek games and away from home, getting off work and getting to the games. So I'll ask as soon as I get at the club now and see who's available for Tuesday night.
All right, Gary, thanks for your time and we'll speak to you Tuesday.
Thank you very much.